How's it going today, everybody? Stooge Network here, and today I got a pretty special battle for you guys. So this was recorded on my stream about a couple days ago. I was doing some leveling up some Pokemon to be used for battle, and so we got this special one here for you. So what was interesting about this one is, as you're gonna see here, I accidentally only picked 4 Pokemon, while they actually pick a whole team of 6. And if you look at their team, Charlie's packing some hitters, baby. He's packing, baby. He's got the Virizion, he's got both the new Paradox Pokemon. Annihilape is terrifying, Lycanroc, possibly the Rocker, Baxcalibur is so good, and then we both brought a singular Uber, so technically not really like any dedicated rule set, but I was just slapping some guys together, see what I could bring, and he was slapping some guys together, so I mean, at least it's kind of fair with that. But as you can see, I was looking, I was like, who do I want to start with? And I only select the bottom 4. So I'm like, no. So anyways, though, you're going to see that this is a pretty interesting one. So I have 4, he has 6. Already starting on a huge disadvantage. And look, he came dressed, baby. Look at that style on this man. He came ready to battle. So I'm going to start with Muriel first. That's the one I picked first, and also I was like, you know what, this is kind of the best thing. He has so many offensive threats that I was like, this is kind of the best thing to just, you know, in case something bad, a bad matchup occurs. So he's going to start with his Iron Leaves, immediately gets that booster energy. I'm going to knock off because, of course, I was so flustered. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't even see the booster energy. So I'm like, let me knock off his item in case he's banned or whatever. And then I'm like, oh crap. So I immediately Thunder Wave back. He's going to Sacred Sword twice. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta get this thing paralyzed because this is dangerous. So, luckily, the defensive Muriel, man, I said it last time, but it pays off. I like it way better than specially defensive. So, as you can see, here's my 3 other options. We got Chi-Yu, we got Ether, and we got the Reese's. Also, guys, help me figure out a name for my Chi-Yu, my Goldfish. I have no clue what to call that boy. So, I'm going to set up the rocks. I don't have a switch. That's what I was kind of looking at there. I have no real switch to kind of save Muriel. So, at this point, I'm like, you know what? Let me just Thunder Wave. Let me get some rocks. And you will see these are the most crucial rocks ever. I would dare to say in any Pokemon game ever. But so, I'm going to hammer. Let's get as much damage as we can. And honestly, I kind of wanted to just die here. And let it just kill me to the Sacred Sword so then I could go into something fresh. Because I was afraid Muriel's such like setup fodder that I was really afraid that once I killed this, he would just go into anything, really. He could go into Walking Wake and be a Dragon Dance set like mine. He could go into anything, really. He's got threat after threat. Flutter Mane I was scared of. So I was like, yeah, let me just, what ended up happening though is I ended up knocking off, and we kill it. So then he goes into his Paldean Champion Annihilape. And I know what you're all thinking, well, if he beat the Elite Four with this team, maybe this is in-game team, but you'll see, he's packing some power, so I don't know, maybe he EV trained it afterwards and he just wanted that, but that is pretty cool that he beat the game with it, and so now I'm fighting it. So this guy's ready to fight. He's gonna go for that Rage Fist, immediately Terra's too, because I guess he's like, you know what, I think he sees that I only brought 4, he's like, I can just win with this, but honestly, you gotta kind of take some damage for the Rage Fist to really be dangerous. And I see he takes the Life Orb, so that's all the evidence I need. This is Scarf Chi-Yu. A lot of people like Specs, but I think Scarf just does the power just fine. So I'm gonna go into him, and I'm thinking right here, I'm like, do I want to Terrasilize yet? And I'm like, no, there's no reason to. I don't think I'd like one-shot everything at this range, and I'm like, let me just Dark Pulse and kill us. So at least his Terrasilization's gone, and I still have mine. So he's going to go into his Walking Wake, and actually I just realized it says the Paldean Champion. So he must have waited, he hadn't beaten the game yet, or maybe you can get that mark again. I have no clue. I'm actually just sitting here thinking, like, I wonder if that was injected or something, because why should that be a champion if doesn't it, I don't know. No, it doesn't come with its own mark. I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Okay, anyways, so I'm deciding what to do here, and really I have no option. Like you see this, I'm locked into Dark Pulse. He kills me with a Hydro Steam. If I switch, Garganacci gets killed with the Hydro Steam. If I switch to Reese's, he gets double shot by the Hydro Steam. I have no options here. And really it would have been nice to have my own Suicune here, but I don't. I only picked the 4. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll get a flinch. So I'm like, let's go for the Dark Pulse. And I die, my fish, my Goldfish, she dies. So we got pretty good damage off from there. Now watch this play. So I'm going to go into Reese's, and yeah, I really have to make some drastic decisions here. And I'm like, oh, he goes for the mud shot. That was pretty scary. That honestly could have killed me. And man, I praise to Lord Arceus up above. I'm like, please bless me, Arceus. And he does. He lets me get the revival blessing off. And we resurrect the Chi-Yu, baby. So let's go. I brought him back. No Mach Punch on this Reese's set, so I kind of just really had to use him to revive, and he's going to go down. So that's what happens. He goes down to the ground. He's joining Arceus. He's like, you don't get 2 reses in this game. So we res the Chi-Yu. He comes back, and now this is where things get interesting. This is where he takes over. It is his time. He said, I've had enough. I've already been to heaven and back down. I'm coming back, baby. So I'm going to Terrasilize. I'm going to go for the fire. That's the only one I have on him. I didn't even pick that either. I think that's just what came with him. But it works out. So I'm going to Terrasilize fire. We need all the power we can. Get my nice little chandelier. And I'm going to flamethrower. Even with the double resist, he's not living from that HP. And so he's going to go down. And I'm going to wait for the communication. So he goes into his Lycanroc here. And so this was kind of the issue. So I'm like, let me switch. I only have 1 Pokemon left to switch to. I'm scouting for the Accelerock because I'm like, okay, he Accelerock's here, right? He has no Terrasilization. I take maybe the Accelerock, and then I take either like the Close Combat or whatever, and I could kill it back with a Body Press. So he's Life Orb. He goes for the Stone Edge. So that's important to note. No Accelerock, it looks like. He most likely would have went for it unless he was like Scarfed himself, which you saw he's Life Orb. So that gives me kind of excited. I know they can run Close Combat or even the Drill Run. I do surprisingly die to that 1 Drill Run. I thought like maybe a CC would have to be able to kill me, not the Drill. But so I don't even get the Recover off. I was trying to like maybe just weaken him down with the Rocky Helmet and the Life Orb just a little bit lower. So I go into my last one. It is the Chi-Yu, baby. Can he pull off a victory from a 6 to like 4 matchup? So I'm going to go for the Flamethrower. Look at that power, 60%. Just Lycanroc dies with the Terrasilization Fire. Crazy strong. He's ready. He's in here. So he's going to go to his Flutter Mane. And this was scary. So as you see, he's going to come out, he's going to pop that booster energy, and he's going to get the speed boost. And I'm like, well, that's it. If you guys were even watching me live, I was like, that's it. GG. He won, I guess, because he's faster than me. But I live on 1. I don't even know how that's possible. Now, yes, Chi-Yu has good special defense, but this is Flutter Mane we're talking about. We're talking about this boy was banned to Ubers if you play Smogon. So I'm able to kill him, though. And like I said, take that Shadow Ball, 1 HP. This is the coolest Goldfish you would ever see. And then, like I said earlier, remember those Stealth Rocks. Those Stealth Rocks come into play. He doesn't have the boots on Baxcalibur, and he doesn't have the Ice Shard. So I'm going to knock out the Baxcalibur, and he's going to go down to 1 Flamethrower. We did it, man. The Goldfish with 1 HP. You should have seen me in the stream. It was crazy. I might post the highlight later as a short. So you guys, be ready to look out for that. But anyways, that was the game. Good game. And just wanted to show you guys a little bit of exciting Goldfish action. There's a reason he got banned to Ubers. So, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that battle. Definitely check out my Twitch for more live battles that I always do, pretty much throughout the week. And yeah, I'm running out of stuff to say. That's pretty much it. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you all hopefully on the Twitch. I'll plug the links in the description and everywhere else. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, and remember as always, stay stoogey. See you guys.